Hi everyone, my name's Pan and welcome to another edition of Bluebird Corner, the Cardiff City Fans podcast. If you do subscribe, which is free in the month of August, you'll be in a draw to win a load of Cardiff City goodies, which we'll do the beginning of September. So tomorrow, City play their League Cup game against Swindon Town at home, 7:45 kickoff. It's going to be live on Sky Sports. It'll be the third time on the trot the City are on Sky. To be honest, all Caribou Cup games are live, as well as the Virtu Trophy games as well. And Swindon have sold just over 1,200 tickets for tomorrow's match, which is really good. We're expecting a fairly low crowd of 5,000 to 6,000 at the Cardiff City Stadium. So the atmosphere won't be great. Cardiff City have played Swindon 44 times. We've beaten them 14, drawn 10 and lost 20. Although in the last 4 meetings, we've actually won each of those. And the last time Swindon beat us was in 1995. So Swindon nicknamed the Robins, the same as Cheltenham and the Wurzels. If you look at their badge, you might see the words Salubritas L et Industria, which basically means health and industry. And that's in reference to Swindon being the base for making train carriages since about 1860s, I think, for Great Western Railway. So famous players or players that have played for both clubs. Well, we all know Paul Bowden, ex-Cardiff City, Welsh international left-back. He played for Swindon Town. His son, actually, Billy Bowden, was born in Swindon, and he's actually at Swindon now in his second spell. So the other player, Lee Barnard, I did a podcast a couple of weeks back looking back at the 80s, and Lee Barnard was with us in the 80s. He played left side midfield, and obviously he played for Swindon as well. So City's record in the League Cup isn't great. Historically, we've been in it 65 times, and only 4 occasions we've gone past the 4th round. We've had a semi-final once against West Ham and a final against Liverpool, as we know, which we lost to penalties in 2012. Whereas Swindon have actually gone one better than City, and they've won it in 1969, where they famously beat Arsenal 3-1. So, form-wise, obviously, as you know, City won their first game against Peterborough 2-1. That could have easily been 4-1 to City. That was a comfortable win, but in our last game against Port Vale away, that could have easily been 3-0 to Port Vale. So we've had 2 different performances. As for Swindon, they start the season away at Walsall. Walsall, one of the favourites. They didn't do too bad there, but lost 2-1. But they won their recent game 3-2 at home to Cambridge United. So as for the teams, well, you know, we haven't got a big squad. I mean, I was looking at options, and if you look, obviously Matthew Turgeon you expect to play in goals, but I am a little bit concerned about Capaccio. I mean, he's a young lad, 18. What other options have we got there right back? Because the under-21s are playing on the same day. Tomorrow they're playing at 2:00 kickoff against Sheffield United. So maybe a few of the players there would have been involved in this squad who are now playing Sheffield United. So whether Capaccio plays again, I think that's a bit much for a young lad, but he may well play. Louis Giles could be the left back. And then you're looking at Darland, who hasn't had much game time, maybe with Fish. Eli King could be the defensive midfield player, and possibly Ashford, Joe Colwell, Turnbull maybe, Callum Robinson and Isaac Davis. They could be in the team for tomorrow. As for Swindon, well, I've actually spoken to a couple of Swindon fans this morning, and they're saying to me that they'll probably start with Ripley in goals, Snowden, Monroe, Wilson, Brown and Wright, Clark, Kilkenny, Oldacre, Smith and Drinnan. And those 3 up front, Oldacre, Smith and Drinnan, they all scored a goal against Cambridge United. But the Swindon fans are saying to me that their defence is, and I quote them, is naive and lightweight at best. So that could be good for the forwards of Cardiff City. So, yeah, it's going to be I think it's a 50-50 game. I think both sides have been inconsistent in the early part of the season. I do worry that with a sparse crowd down the stadium, It's going to play in Swindon's favour. I also think because of our squad depth being pretty lightweight, I think obviously NG's still out and Robertson is still out for another week or two, that it won't be easy at all to beat Swindon. I know obviously they're in League Two. They've been in League Two the last 4 seasons. But as I said, with their away following, I think they will probably be a lot louder than ourselves. And whatever reason, in the League Cup, as I said, our record is pretty abysmal, really. We as I said, the first, second rounds, we struggle a lot to get past these rounds. So I'm hoping, to see a performance more than anything, and 1 or 2 players stepping up to the mark, especially, not good to see someone like Isaac Davis, Turnbull as well, maybe get a full game, but maybe he won't play and play for Saturday, because I thought he was very effective when he came on against Port Vale, and maybe Joe Colwell will play. So yeah, it's going to be a 50-50 match, I think. Let me hear your views. Do you think it will City will win tomorrow? What side would you like us to put out? And please get your comments in to Bluebird Corner. We really appreciate all the feedback. 32,000 views in 8-9 weeks of going. So really appreciate everyone who's watched the podcast, and we're growing every week. So thanks very much for your support, and we shall see you soon. Take care.